I hate to say this, and I hope it doesn't get me in trouble. I'm starting to think Donald Trump might be a hypocrite.
So Jimmy Kimmel just delivered a masterclass in standing up to authoritarian pressure, and it's exactly what we needed. Trump and Melania demanded ABC fire him over jokes, but ABC held firm. This monologue is about more than comedy. It's about defending free speech when democracy is under attack.
You know, this morning when I woke up to my wife shooting video of me with her phone. People are angry. It better be soon. Or what?
This threatening language follows Trump's playbook perfectly. He's used identical phrasing against journalists, election officials, and judges. It better be soon is the same veiled threat pattern we saw with Georgia's Brad Raffensperger and countless others who refused to bend the knee.
And you know what not one of them has done? Pressured ABC to fire me for it. So this is what the president posted yesterday about Iran. Iran can't get their act together. They don't know how to sign a non-nuclear deal. They better get smart soon. Why am I getting the same threats he's giving to Iran?
Trump's approval sits at 34%, largely because his Iran escalation backfired spectacularly. When foreign policy disasters mount, he always pivots to attacking media figures as scapegoats. It's textbook authoritarian distraction. Create cultural enemies when you're failing at governing.
You get to end your 11th war. What do you say? We can help each other. We can be like Larry and Magic. Let me show you how easy this partnership could be.
The Iran conflict was supposed to boost his numbers before midterms, but polling shows 68% of Americans oppose military action. Now it's his biggest liability. So he's desperately trying to change the subject by manufacturing culture war battles with comedians.
Let's tear down these walls that Mexico paid for.
That Mexico wall promise encapsulates Trump's entire presidency. Grand declarations followed by complete failure, then attacking critics instead of taking responsibility. Congressional Budget Office confirms Mexico paid $0, yet he still peddles this lie daily.
Plus, Vance has been raising concerns about munition shortages because he knows if we run out of missiles, Trump is going to launch him at an Iranian warship. Obviously, this is not something that would please His Majesty, being second-guessed by his second banana. So JD had to go on TV to try to distance himself from himself.
GOP senators are privately furious about the Iran escalation, according to Politico reporting. Trump's authoritarian demand for absolute loyalty is fracturing his own party. When even your VP has to publicly distance himself from your positions, you've lost control.
I love when they have to deny saying something that made sense. This afternoon, out of nowhere, Trump blurted this out of his little nubs.
This erratic lashing out at comedians while three conflicts rage demonstrates complete loss of presidential composure. Historians note this mirrors Nixon's final months, obsessing over media critics while ignoring actual governing responsibilities. The desperation is palpable.
Take this test together, head to head. Winner gets to finish out your term, huh?
Trump's cognitive test obsession is pure projection. His own approval dropped 12 points since the Iran escalation started, yet he's challenging others to mental fitness tests. Classic deflection from someone whose political judgment is clearly deteriorating.
They claim that they're doing it to take race out of the equation by making sure that only white people are elected to office. This country is like a game of Jenga right now. One good sneeze and we are done.
The political instability he's describing is directly caused by Trump's failed leadership and misplaced priorities. Instead of managing 3 international conflicts, he's tweeting threats at late-night hosts. That's not governance. That's authoritarian performance art.
And I have to admit, I'm enjoying having them there because if we didn't, we wouldn't get moments like this. It's all part of their plan to fill the one remaining hour of the day when there isn't a Donald Trump on television.
Trump's media oversaturation strategy is actually backfiring. Polling shows 71% of Americans are exhausted by constant Trump coverage. His desperate attempts to dominate every news cycle are contributing to his declining approval rather than helping it.
Amazon issued a statement saying, since our acquisition of MGM, we've had preliminary internal discussions about what's next for The Apprentice as a property and how we can best leverage that to further suckle the president's teeth. I hope they do it.
ABC's decision to stand behind their host represents a crucial victory for free speech against authoritarian pressure. When media companies refuse to bow to presidential threats, they're defending democracy itself. This precedent matters far beyond comedy.